Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'll walk you through based on a request we received from the last video that I have posted about Indian stock analysis, ITC, Karnataka and Sandhi gears. So thanks for your feedbacks and one request is to do what's really happening in the IT sector. It's almost like last few weeks, IT sector is really going markdown phase. So, as a request, today we look at a very high level what is really happening in the IT sector and what I have done instead of doing an individual stock analysis, I have taken the index of for the US stock market, which represents the software industry. The same way for Indian industry also we have a index which represents the IT software. So if you are aware of that, there is index in India. So CNX IT, Nifty IT India index. Similarly for US, there is a Dow Jones US Software Index. So this basically a bunch of companies put together as an index. If you want to know what is this contains, let's look at this Indian IT list of companies part of the stock index. You can see all famous IT companies where like Infosys and L&T, TCS, Tech Mahindra. So like all this as part of this Nifty IT index. Similarly, for US industries, I have taken here the technology where this DGUSS software and what is this comprises the list of US software stocks listed over here. Like you can famous Zeta, a lot of software companies which are listed in the US market. So what we are going to do as at a high level, apply the Wyckoff principle and see what is really happening. So the stock that you are seeing, the chart that you are seeing here is from year 2021 to 2026, 5 years a weekly chart. So it's an index chart where it has a timeline of 5 years, and each of the bar that you see here, price bars, are represents 1 week price actions. What you have to look here is the resemblance or the correlation between the Indian IT sector and the US software sector. It's almost the markup and the market cycles are pretty much matches exactly with a little offset between these two indexes. So let's start from the year 2021. If you could look at the initial markup, which is almost exactly the same way US and Indian market both where have a similar markup. Then there is a markdown. Both has the markdown, and before that there was a distribution somewhere around middle of 21 to 2022. The same way that is happening in the US market as well. So then you move forward, there is a markdown. Exactly, there is a markdown here as well. So what happens then? You have a markup which started mid of or end of the year 2022. Same way you can see in the US market also the same. The markup has started end of the year 2022, and then it almost reached that markup somewhere around 2025. There is a sign of a distribution started by Indian market, but this was a bit different in this area, but almost here also there is an equal action markdown. In the US market as well, there is a markdown here in the year of 2025, and a quick reversal happened after, which matches over here. But what's happening right now, we need to understand. So this is at the index level. What I would like to show you is index is like if you take an individual company, a market leader in that IT sector, which would also looks very similar to what the index is really doing it. For IT, I have taken Infosys as the resemblance of Indian sector, and similarly for the US software, I have taken the Microsoft. Let's look at Indian side. You have this exactly matching the mother chart where the IT index is matching with US, Indian stock matching IT sector, Indian IT sector, exactly matching the same way what the Wyckoff market cycle goes through. Why I have just uh, showing these charts, because when we look at sector level, the stocks inside that sector also moves very close to what the sector is doing. So this would help us to do an analysis at a very high level to understand what kind of actions that we can take it forward. If the whole sector is going down, and obviously we should know that we align with the sector market cycles instead of an individual stock which uh, may be aligning with it or may not align with it, but it is better to align with what is the market at a high level the sector is doing it. So you can see the Infosys exactly matches with the Indian IT sector's the market cycle. Similarly, for the US software, we have the cycle which is Microsoft is exactly matching with what is happening with the sector level price actions. So what we have to now look at very closely on this the recent price markdown. So I have computed the count which all interested towards to know how long this sector can go down. So the target count I could see around, based on the distribution area highlighted over here in the red box, it's a 34,500. So that means it's already been reached that sometime around beginning of 25, year 25, and then the sector is going through and sideways. As per the Wyckoff cycle, we know when the price actions stops the downtrend and then moves in the sideways, it's basically an accumulation area. So what's happening is this distribution target, which is 34,500, has been already reached, and currently the IT sector is going through accumulation. So let us look at what is happening with the US sector. So the count is 5750. If you can look at it, like it is almost close to that area, so it is not exactly matches the count, but we were somewhere around this area. You can see that there is an target is trying to reach that area. So ideally what this gives an indication that there is a possibility that the price can further go down, and for incoming weeks, and go price action will move towards the stopping the trend and then moving to the sideways. So here, like one other thing is the seasonality. And every year, the February March timeframe is considered as kind of a weak price actions on a every year basis. So aligning with that, it looks like the month end of February to the beginning of the March, where we can start seeing some recovery happening from the IT sector's perspective. So you can look at this chart where I have put the computation. This is the area the distribution was happening. And then the target count is around 34,500 for the Indian IT sector. So we are almost touched that area, and then the sideways actions were started. Now, what I could see, the recent price action is looks to me kind of a testing happening over this area at the lowest volumes. That's actions as a phase C. After this, we will see the change of character and jump across the creeks. Those kind of phase C and phase D Wyckoff cycle actions. And similar to that, if you look at the software US sector, there is a count somewhere around 5750. But this looks for a US sector, the sideways actions are just getting started. So you can see in coming weeks and months, the sector is going through in the sideways. Not much immediate market action which shows the upward direction, but it will be in the sideways for incoming weeks and months. So with that, I conclude this high level analysis on the IT sector. So the takeaway from this is like the market is trying to going through the markdown phase, and the markdown phase is going to complete, and there will be an any sideways actions which could take in coming weeks and months before the any stocks to go up, either in Indian IT sectors software stocks, or in the US software stock. So, for example, if you take it Infosys, currently this is it's touching its lowest low after several years. So this is kind of like as per the Wyckoff terminology, this is going to be a phase where the shakedown kind of a test is happening over here. Similarly, for the Microsoft, after the distribution, it reaching a markdown, so where it has to go through further stopping the trend and building a cause, and then test. So that will take several weeks and months before the stock really try to push in the upward direction. Okay, take this as education, and I'm not recommending anything here to buy or sell here. And this kind of analysis would help you out to understand the high level sector before you are trying to do any buy or sell. So the takeaway here is, if you are going in the positive direction of a buy here, that's going to be your money would be ideal until lying without making any appreciation for coming weeks and months. So we have to wait and see when the price action shows to enter into the IT sector. So right now the sector is kind of going through the markdown, and after that there would be a sideways action. Thank you. If you like these kind of videos, and it would help me if you raise some questions, and do give a feedback in the comment section. And if you are new to this channel, do a subscription so that you will get the my next analysis straight away. Thank you.